Yo, what's up, boys? Holy moly, macaroni. Adrian is live. I'm literally shaking and crying, screaming right now. Hola, Syrian. Va a aprender español. You know what's funny? Camille's supposed to be really strong this patch. I barely see her. Camille. Give me tips in this matchup. I always choke. Okay, the main tip is think about the game state as like for like the wave is the priority, right? The only time you actually go for like a full on all in on her is if she's like giving it to you. Like if she's completely giving you a trade, that's super beneficial. So you Q extend, proc her shield, make her like auto attack you one time, and then the moment she walks up for a minion, any minion, all in her. So it should be more like level 1 through 3, you have wave control, you got priority, damage on her, and then past that, then the trade patterns are what matters the most. Just baiting, making sure you go in and out in certain things.
Nothing.
So look, the moment she walks up to a minion, Q, see? Now we start Q extending. Q again, whenever she gets up close. Q extending again, we proc the passive shield. And if she ever walks up to a minion again, boom, all in her, kill her. And if she doesn't walk up to any minion, we get 3-wave crash on her. This is like standard, like Camille matchup. See, so we do that, chunk her down, because she gave us a really, really beneficial trade. Sure, I'm not gonna get 3-wave crash, but it's like that amount of HP that she was just willing to give me. It's something that like I can't just drop. Because look, the amount of HP that she has, if I keep doing short trades now, she's gonna put herself at like lethal range eventually, especially if I'm playing this properly. And then if their jungler comes in to try to kill me or anything like that happens, it can get really beneficial for me. That was about bad spacing on my end there. Look at her HP value right now in the lane. Like, she has to give me control of the lane. It's almost ever in lethal. Now I get to deny her these 3 minions. And now she's gonna reset TP, so I reset with her. The wave's pushing back to me, so as you can see. So I'm constantly like an advantageous spot the whole match. And now she has no flash, she has nothing, so we just keep up doing those type of trades, and then level 6 we kill her. Like really, really easily. Here if she tries, like if she eats to the wall, I'll fight it to the death.
My hunger is my penance.
I might have fucked up. Potentially. Let me see if I get my Q here. Her passive shield is not up, but I need to be really, really careful. It's not that easy. But when it works, it works. I make it look easy. I'm gonna reset here since the lane's stable right in the middle. Get another longsword walk back. As long as like your tempo doesn't get fucked up, you're in a good spot. If your tempo ever gets fucked up or like they freeze a wave and then you lose like fucking like 3-4 waves of XP and all that, that's when it gets really bad. So here there's a really interesting dynamic that happens where like Camille, I can engage on Camille here, right? All in with my ultimate, and I have to time my W with her E latching onto a wall. That's like really, really important. So I can't use my stun. I'm gonna wait for my ignite to do it. I can't use my stun until I see that E latch onto the wall. So one important thing is when I initiate the combo, that I'm not using a Q in the middle of it so it doesn't fuck me over. See, I fucked up there. Because instead, the moment I saw the E flick through her, right? I didn't look at the E latching onto the wall. That's like the biggest mistake. I still make it sometimes, but it's like, you have to look at the E, hit the wall. You can't look at the Camille. That kind of, you know what fucked me up there? She threw the E this angle instead of to this wall, so I couldn't see it on my screen. Yeah, so that was too early. Okay, Viego is missing and she's walking up a bit. I'm gonna let her push this back to me. And the Camille's actually not playing it bad because I should have killed her a bunch of times now if she missed position even slightly. So she's actually playing it pretty well. I've made, I think, 2 big mistakes in this lane, but they were like really quick mistakes, and I kind of like, I don't mind making those like really like fast paced decision mistakes. It's hard to get that consistently every time. With Wukong here, we win the 2v2 really hard, so I don't need to like risk it really badly. Yeah, that's it. Good enough. Alright. I guess that E-dodge is reaction time? No. That wasn't reaction time at all. When you're that close to the wall, you can't really like E reactively. Or like you can't react to the E and then move to the side away from it. It has to be purely predictive at that point. So I just went in, E into the side thinking that she would jump in. Alright, lethality time. Hubris. What do you think she was gonna E in? Because her position in the lane made it seem like she wanted to play aggro. And Viego was topside too. That's fine.
Nevergast has nothing but time.
All right. Yeah, you can use your E as Riven to jump over walls. You don't need the third Q. You just need to find the spots and learn them. It's like right here, like that. You can find EW these little walls, and if you learn the spot, boom, you go right over them. Is that even worth practicing? No, not necessarily. I just learned them a long time ago, so I have them, or at least some of them, in muscle memory. Yeah, you walk to this little leaf right there, that yellow leaf. EW right on top of it. Sometimes that fails. But in some situations it might save you. Who knows, man. I don't recommend you killed more. Well, you're just supposed to do it if let's say you have no Qs at all. If you have no Qs whatsoever. If you have no Qs at all and you're about to die, you might as well EW. You know, you might survive. So it's more of like a last resort type of thing. You're not supposed to even think about it. You should just know that it's possible. It's like there's one right here. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. It's is it here? No, I'm pretty sure it's like I think it's this one. And then you just EW through there. It also jumps through.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Hey, Riven, jump the wall. It's like learning her super difficult jumps, like the ones where the dragon walls and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you know, they might come in handy once every like 50 games or something, but hey, might help you out someday. I stopped at the ghost, the area that has like a huge like pillar in the middle, just rotating. That you have to start going through different like floors, and there's like these big ass like monsters that slow down time. That's where I stopped. What about S cancels? You ever use those? No, I don't. You know, I actually thought they'd fix them last year before or when I saw that they were a thing. You keep all chat muted? You know, so I did this experiment, okay? Last month, I took out the chat because it was giving me like no useful information at all. And yesterday, I put it back up, and the first game I turned it on, my jungler was telling my mid laner he's just a fucking dumb fuck, blah blah blah. The whole like spam chatting. I was like, yeah, okay, never mind. It's not worth it. So it's no point. Adrian, are you aware that Bonnie Dinkies is above you in LP right now? Probably won't be by the end of today, man. Adrian, which do you think build is best for him? Bruiser or lethality? Both are good. The bruiser one when you need to be tankier, and the lethality one when you're snowballing and you have more damage. Yeah, dude. Like I don't know. Like when I have chat off, it's great. Having pings on is like the only thing I need because I can ask for dive, I can ask for help, I can ask for this and that. I don't need the extra part. You again, voice chat would be better than the pings. We don't have that one, unfortunately. Yes, thank the Lord. Camille's kitty headshot. Yo, Pokevirus, you there, bro? Look. This is why she's getting nerfed, bro. Sean doesn't like her.